Running and jumping and parkouring my way up this mountain, which I'm actually surprised that there's not more goats. Further up. Goats like to climb, right? That's the thing that they do. Wow, it just got freakily dark. The sun is right there, though. Ooh, something spoopy is up. That can only mean one thing. A mystery. Ooh, yep, definitely.
Damn, something's seriously wrong here.
Yeah, I can hear it. What the heck is that sound? Oh, it's like a... It's like an oil dripping onto the ground. Oh, this just became a spoopy game. Oh, crap, key required. Okay. There's nothing over here. Does this just go to the back? Okay, then. Ooh, oh. It's already been looted. I'll take that one water. I'll take it. Look. Okay, I want to follow those, but I also should take... Ooh, what the heck? Oh, I got the key to the cellar already. Nice. Let's avoid going down there for now, because I want to see where these footprints go. Ooh, I don't like this. Giving me some serious amnesia vibes. Wait, is she dead?
Gotta get her out of here.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm glad she isn't dead. I'm glad I didn't... Wow, I just vaporized into the air.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich. The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on.
Why did you go in the house?
Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Ulrich.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have, if I'd only found the sword.
Okay.
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Ulrich's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Ulrich.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Ulrich and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Ulrich. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Ulrich to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Ulrich to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Okay.
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Ulrich had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear? Or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you think? Did Ulrich kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Ulrich right now, powerfully so, and it could have something to do with that sword.
Some serious Cain and Abel stuff going on right now.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Ulrich's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once, but now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Okay.
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods. I think not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
Okay.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Ulrich let him die?
I've talked to Jort. He swears Ulrich didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Jort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brockvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Plus, I might need your help if you hear me screaming like a little girl. Look, at least I'm honest. That said, the little girl part, I think it's always wise if you have a situation where there is a ghost or something spoopy going on, that you have the Witcher nearby go and take care. Ooh, that you have the Witcher nearby go and take care of that, right? Like, that just makes sense because it's what, like, they do. It would be like you need to race in a race, a motor race in particular. You better, pick the person who's best suited for that. And if you happen to have like an F1 driver or a MotoGP driver right there who you know, and you could have them race for you. I'm just saying it makes sense, right? You have the person do their job, which is probably why she didn't resist. Oh. He's like a demon.
What is this about?
What is that about, indeed? Can we... Yeah, there's... Light them all. Because it's scary down here, and I'd rather it be well lit. At least well enough lit. You would think that there's more stuff, but there really isn't. Really? That one doesn't want to go? Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just go back upstairs. I'm being a little cautious, I would say. But that's what you should expect for somebody who's played through all of Alien Isolation. Which we have a series of, and you can totally go watch it right now.
So? Did you find the sword?
Yes.
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then.
Okay, quest updated. Possession.
You were maids once, right?
Not like that.
But...
What?
Well, I heard you fell out over something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
But you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's 'cause I've never chosen comfort and ease. The calm and the quiet.
I like that little bit of exposition. I like when games do that. Like, I am walking in your game to another location because there is not a quick travel option that works. So, and by works, I mean, like, I can't just quick travel to anywhere without using a signpost.
Where is Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
Anyways, yeah, I like when they do exposition on travel like that, because at least it then makes the travel more worth it.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
I see.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
Okay.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize. To Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Okay, then. There's got to be a boat down here, right? There is. I'm just going to steal some random poor person's boat. Be like, see you later, suckers. Just take off in a motorboat. I don't know where I got the motor, but just take off towards the shore. They're like, hey, where'd you get a motorboat? Ever since killing those goats, man, I'm telling you, I'm in a weird mood. What? How? Why? You know? I want to go fast. Thank you. And boo! It's interesting the series is coming with me. I really like her character. I think her character is one of the coolest in the game that I've come across, because she's got like that that whole strong, independent woman kind of thing, but it isn't just to have that kind of character. It's like that's just instead who her character is, and I like that a lot. Also, there's a treasure over there. We may as well go and get it, right? Let's just swim over here, avoiding any sharks. Ugh, I always have that fear, just like out of nowhere. You know what it is? I've said this before, but it was the, ooh, oh my. I will read that note. The crooked mast marks the spot. But not just any fool can find the treasure. Look, I found the treasure. It's the crooked. Anyways. Yeah, I really like Ciri's. It's just cool. But it is certainly Far Cry 3 that gave me the shark fears. At least the now presented shark fears. It's just one of those games. You're just, you know, floating around in the water. You're enjoying yourself, and then suddenly alligator. And you're like, I didn't know there were alligators in this game.
Can't help wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalric.
Probably nothing. And Ciri's, being the cool character she is, gonna be like, I told you nothing would happen. I'd be like, you didn't tell me that at all. She'd be like, didn't I? Check your pocket. I'd be like, what do you, why? And then I'll open a letter that's in my pocket, and it will say, I told you so. I'd be like, oh my gosh, she knew ahead of, she's a magician. She's a musician. It would certainly be funny if she turned out to be like this trickster the entire time. Either way, the character she currently is stupid cool. Oh, don't crash the boat. It's also funny that I can back up a boat. That's not how boats work. At least that's not how sailboats work. Uh-oh. I need to go save him. Wait, no, I didn't want to punch. Push. Yeah, the guards are upset, whatever.
What is this?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What?
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
What did the gods say?
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
Okay. The gods... Yeah, whatever.
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after, sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
I was
You
gone
always asleep when they speak to you?
for like 5 seconds.
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches and speak from the shadows.
But I did that. Boom.
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
I see.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams, at times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
Yeah.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
Yeah, I need to talk to Ceres. It's clearly some kind of creature.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
Just turn a ton of lights on. What? How did nobody else notice that?
Well, know what it is?
It's a Hime, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Himes force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work. In theory.
Okay. Witcher's Way?
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Hime's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Hime out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
What's this other way?
They say a Hime can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Well, maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Hime.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the Hime's lair.
You think the Hime... Would it try to kill Udalric?
Probably.
No, that would mean losing its host.
Maybe not.
But
It won't.
Udalric could just expire.
I know nothing.
He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Hime, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Hime causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. And what about the other method?
Well, it's, you know, difficult.
The Hime's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Hime attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Hime strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Hime will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well.
Why?
If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
Okay, you know what? I do want to try tricking it, but back that up.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight, or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
I mean, I'm trying to think back to everything that she's said, and yeah, it's just kinda. Sure.
What can I say?
So, shall we try tricking it first?
Yeah, let's.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Hime's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
Okay. Let's go now.
No reason to delay.
Well, this is gonna get really interesting.
Let's look around.
Okay. So who makes the trick? Do I try to trick her, or does she try to trick me? Maybe she tricked me by bringing me here. Oh my gosh. It makes so much sense now.